Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie and I'm here today with another figure unboxing video. Based off the title, you may already know what we're unboxing today, and that is the 1/6 scale rocking horse Kana Kamui from Dragon Maid. So I actually stumbled upon this figure months ago while I was browsing Pinterest, and this was during a time when I didn't know much about figure collecting. So I had no idea what Favorite GK was, or if it was legit. It could have been a scam. The figure costs $138.99, and that's without the shipping. I actually put in a deposit back in June of $45.99. But before I actually put in my deposit, I wanted to do a little more research on this website since I've never heard of it before. Like I said, it's called Favorite GK, and usually I hear about websites like AmiAmi, Solaris Japan, and even Crunchyroll. Like, I didn't know if I could trust this website, so I wanted to make sure I was putting a deposit in, especially since it's no refunds. Especially since I can't get a refund on my deposit, I wanted to make sure I was not gonna get scammed. So I did what most people would do, and I went to Reddit to see what they had to say on this website. Just searching Favorite GK Reddit on Google, you'll see all the links, and it's all saying it's trustworthy. I was a little more comfortable putting in that deposit. The only thing I was worried about was the shipping. Just because it doesn't tell you what the shipping is up front, you have to wait until after the figure is released. Of course, I look for other people's experiences with the shipping on Reddit, and I did see that it could be really pricey sometimes, depending on what figure you get. Now, Favorite GK does have primarily resin statues, so that is the reason why the shipping is so expensive. These are humongous statues, like super big, super detailed. So it makes sense that shipping would be more, but hundreds of dollars more, that's up to you to decide. So another factor that really helped me make this decision to put in the deposit was that there are only 120 of these statues made. So once they're gone, I think they're gone. I don't think they do restocks, or at least I'm not sure. But I didn't want to take that chance, you know? Especially since these aftermarket prices can be pretty crazy, and I'd rather just, you know, pay everything as when it's released. So now on to my own personal experience with Favorite GK. Like I said before, I found the figure months ago, so I actually put in the deposit at the end of June 30th to be specific. I put in $45.99. The total for the figure, or for the statue itself, is $138.99, excluding the shipping, because remember, at this time I do not know the shipping. So yeah, put in the deposit in June, and according to the website, or according to the page for this statue, it said that the release date was, more specifically, it says third quarter, so September of 2022 estimated. That's what it says on there. That's straight from the source. Release date is September. I'm waiting and waiting months until finally, you know, September rolls around. And then September passes by, and we're now in October, and then November. So I didn't get the actual invoice until November. The figure was, you know, according to the website, it was estimated to be September. They didn't send me any notification, you know, saying that there would be a delay. I basically didn't hear anything from them until they sent me the invoice. So finally, on November 10th, that's when I heard from them, and they emailed me the invoice, and they let me know, you know, the figure is ready. You just have to complete the payments and choose a shipping option. So they actually gave me two shipping options. The first one was international priority shipping, and this was $22.50, which I was so relieved to see that. That's the first option. And the shipping time for this one was 20 to 25 business days. And then the second option was international express shipping. Now this was $32.50, and the shipping time was estimated from 5 to 15 business days. Obviously, I did go with the cheaper option, the one that's $22.50, and I was willing to wait a few more months, or maybe 1 to 2 more months. In total, I paid $161.49, so that's the price of the figure itself plus the shipping. The cool thing about this is that once they sent me the invoice, I didn't actually have to pay everything at once. They did give me the option to pay in portions. I ended up paying everything all together at the same time just because I didn't want to wait until it was, I made those payments because I believe it was 1 payment a week. And I just wanted to get it over with. I just wanted the figure as soon as possible. I made the payments on November 14th. It was shipped out the next day, November 15th. And I was expecting to get it months from that point. I was expected to wait a long time, but I actually just got it in today, and today is November 28th. So I literally waited only 13 days, and that's not 13 business days, 13 actual, days, basically 2 weeks for it to come in. So it was pretty worth it. I'm glad I didn't pay the extra $10 for the express shipping. So finally, the time has come for me to open this figure. I have just been dying to get her open. I've been waiting months and months and months to get her. So this is the box that it came in. Here we go, Lemon Studio. It was shipped in this box, and it's a small box compared to my head. It came in this, and this is the actual box of the figure box. Here she is. Da, 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 da. It's very plain. The sides it has no windows. Here's the bottom, the top, Lemon Studio. And one thing I will say, it fits perfectly. Like, they didn't add any packing peanuts, no paper. It's a perfect fit in here. So when I did open the box and when I saw that, I was kind of worried. So we'll see how she came in. But here we go. The time has come. And they didn't add any tape either. Well, at least not to the box itself. They didn't add tape. So let's just get her open. It makes it easier for me, at least. As long as it's not broken, it makes it easier for me. And let's look at her. Okay. So she came wrapped up in foam completely. So I don't know what she looks like. I have to cut her out to see if she came damaged, because I have no idea what she's going to look like in person. So excited. I cut all around. Ooh. Okay. So she looks pretty small, actually. Came with a little card showing that. Let's see if it focuses on the card. Not really. Okay. So this is what she looks like. The card that it came with. Lemon Studio. And then here's the figure. It looks really small. I'm actually kind of worried now that I see her in person. This does not look like a 1/6 scale. Well, I will say the paint job is gorgeous. Now that's nice. Look at her hair. Very cute. Very, very, very cute. Unfortunately, she does have her panties out. Bruh. At the bottom. I mean, she'll be sitting down on the rocking chair, but I was really hoping she wouldn't, especially considering it's Kana. So that was very questionable. But Kana figures can be very disappointing if you care about that stuff. Her figures can, be very disturbing to some people. This is the rocking horse. Now, even when I did see the pictures of the figure before I bought it, I did think the rocking horse was kind of plain, and I still do think it's kind of plain. I don't really like the eyes. I mean, it's cute, but it's plain compared to the actual figure. It's just not really much going on, especially with the hair. It would have been nicer if they actually detailed the hair, or just, I don't know, added something to it. But here she is. There's a few more pieces here. I see Kana's tail. Here we go. And it's like, it has like luminescent paint. It makes it shiny and nice. So that's pretty cute. It's paint, like even her hair has the same kind of paint. It makes it look kind of luminescent, if that makes sense. It makes it brighter, shiny, almost metallic. Metallic, but not really. Very thin pigtails. And the pink, it's very pink. Her hair is usually a more purplish, but I don't mind. I like pink. So one thing, she does have like a little metal peg sticking out from under her. I'm trying not to show much just because, like I said before, she's wearing a very short skirt and no like nothing. She's not, yeah, that's all you need to know. Okay, so she slid perfectly in there in the rocking horse. Very nice. Oh, the tail. I should have put the tail in first, of course. I'm really scared of breaking it, and it's going in, but it's not staying. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, actually. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, and we're back. So unfortunately, I was not able to put in the tail. Little slot underneath, you know, like her bum, but I don't know if the thing is too big. It might be too big, but it just was not staying in. Her hair, it is very easy to put in, and it is attached by magnets, so it just goes in there really on its own. So that was pretty easy to put in. I just don't know anything about the tail. Here she is. First slots, she's very, very, very small. I wouldn't say she's a 1/6, so I don't know where they got that from. But I did just want to quickly compare her to a 1/7 figure that I did unbox, and I do have a video up on my channel where I unboxed her. Now she's a 1/7. I forgot her name off the top of my head, I'm sorry. But she is a 1/7 figure. And let's just say the size, it's not really, you know, this is the 1/7. Oh, this is the 1/7, and she's a 1/6. I don't really know what they're basing the size off, but it's just not it. I thought she would be way bigger than this, especially for basically 160 bucks. I'm including the shipping into this, but because, you know, I had to pay the shipping. But for 160 bucks, the size was a little disappointing. I will say that. But other than that, the detail is very, very, very beautiful, especially in the hair and in the clothes. They shaded it really, really well. The sculpting, I will say this, she's holding onto a little plush bunny, and they did a very weird thing where it doesn't look like the bunny is resting on her. It looks like it's fused into her body. Maybe if you look at it from afar, you won't notice, obviously, but it just looks kind of weird. But I am still happy to have her in my collection. Like I said before, I really love her. She's so adorable. I love Kana. Kana is one of my favorite characters in Dragon Maid, so I'm really just happy to have her in my collection. And I actually do have some more Dragon Maid unboxing coming soon, actually, but there's another unboxing coming soon, Dragon Maid related, so hope you look forward to that. So thanks again for tuning in. That is all for this video. Like I said before, we're going to have more unboxing videos coming in the future. More specifically, the Dragon Maid unboxing should be coming out later this month. So if you are interested in that, consider liking, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell. She's obviously on a rocking chair, and she rocks. So